Good morning, Fenlanders. Another day, another dollar. I stopped filming yesterday. I should have carried on, really. Been servicing the 6170R. So I was out here. I came out here at 9 o'clock. Well, I came out here at 7:30 last night after tea and changed the oil and filter. So I'd done the engine oil, filter, diesel filters last night. And weirdly, I was out here at 5:30, 5:45 this morning. It's a lovely day out here now. Look at that, look. With sunshine. Considering it 5:45 it wasn't foggy. Then 6:30, 7 o'clock, 7:30 time, it was foggy as anything. Now the sun's burning through nicely. So yeah, we got finished up Lee Farm. Well, we didn't get finished up Lee Farm. We finished up at Lee Farm and came home again. I washed the 6170R, got that scrubbed down a little bit, and then thought, I've had enough. And yeah, so once I'd been in for my tea and had a little recharge, I thought I better come and do something. So I came and serviced the engine on this. I'm now on bucket number 7 or 8, I think, out of the bloody back end of this thing. Crazy, isn't it? And then I just got the filters to do. I think I've got the right filter. I think I've got the right filters, should I say. So I used a mixture, really. John Deere and Largo. Largo are all the same filters, so I tend to use whatever I fancy. If I'm going to Newmarket to get filters, I will go and get them. If not, I'll have them delivered by Largo. So yeah, I kind of use a mixture of the two, really. They look like the same filter to me. The trouble with Largo is they don't write on the filter what they are. So I might have to go off to Newmarket and go and get some filters. Give me a little ride out on it. I'd rather put the right filters on and know they're the right ones. Yeah, that goes for Ben Burgess as well, John Deere. So get writing down what filters go on what they fit, what it's for, you know. Nothing worse than going, what does that filter fit? And I'm not alone. I bet you all have got a cupboard full of filters for stuff, ain't you? I bet I ain't got none. I got loads for the 6200 and the 6610, but I bet I ain't got the right one for the transmission. No, that's not the right filter, I don't think. It's not big enough. That's not the right filter, I do know. So, right. I've got some webs and stuff to pick up North Norfolk as well, so I might even go off to Newmarket or go to Aylsham while I'm up there and get me some filters for the tractor while I'm at it. You know. Yeah, I ain't got a filter for that. Bugger. That, I think, is me done for a little while because I'm out of filters. But everything's draining out, so like my friend James DeJulio said, oil's cheaper than metal, which is right. I'm in a fortunate position that I've got enough tractors that I can put that one, the 190, get that washed down, scrubbed up. That's 100 hours away from a service now as well, so I'll get that washed down as well. My 6610, my McCormick's already in the shed, tucked away, cleaned. Yeah, I'm in a pretty fortunate position that I can tuck 3 tractors in the shed and leave them there all winter. And just make sure I keep the mice and rats away from them. Right, got back from Stalham, deepest, darkest Norfolk, and then had to do loads of spuds. So I've been and done a load of muck as well, so how many times do I film that? These are my purchases. A 45mm digging web and a 45mm main web for a GT. I saw plenty of police on the way home. I didn't get pulled over, so I'm not a hillbilly. I'd call that a success, wouldn't you? This is surplus to requirement. It doesn't fit a Veritron, but the 45mm digging web does. It's a bit big. A 40mm would have probably done me just nicely. That harvester really wants 40mm webs all the way up. 40mm all the way. That'll get everything out that I want. 45 is probably a bit too aggressive, but we got it. And I've got some drive rubbers as well coming for it, so we can if we have a wet season, like we had a bit of a wet season this year, I can perhaps lower my shear down and avoid a few more shear cuts, and also push on a bit more and lose a bit more dirt in this first web, you know. We just left then with a like 30mm third web or second main, whichever you want to call it, which is too narrow, it's too tight. Say 40mm webs all the way up would be absolutely brilliant, but I ain't got that, so I'll just keep my eyes peeled for a second, a 40mm second main, and then we'll change it and just leave it alone. Anything that falls through a 40mm main web I don't really want anyway, so we don't tend to grow that many small ones, although some people have had a bit of an issue with them this year, but normally we're okay. I'll get this unloaded, then we'll get on and change my filters. I called in at Ben Burgess in Norwich, called in there and just grabbed some filters for the back of the 170 that I didn't have. Poor old truck. This is where having a king cab would be absolutely epic. Just slide the pallet straight in and job's a good one. Don't have to worry then, do you? I missed out on a big old loading shovel at the sale in Leicester today. It wouldn't let me load my Brown & Co account. Otherwise I'd have had a new toy. Big old loading shovel, only made 14 grand. I was going to have it. Just keep it at the other pig farm, you know. Or back here for any heavy digging and stuff, but missed it. Wouldn't let me log in. I was like, God damn it. That'd have been perfect for my extra telehandler that I want. You know, a bit big, but that would have done me nicely. That would have been perfect. So that's a bit of a bugger. But you can't win them all. There'll always be another one. Keep my eyes peeled for something else. Telehandlers, like Dad said, Grumpster was saying that telehandlers are so much more versatile, aren't they, than a loading shovel. But if you've got a big amount of muck to move, like we have, and a lot of straw to move, that big old loading shovel will still pick bales down from 3 high. So, 6 high, sorry, 3 high. I'd get them with a pitchfork. Right, let me get my forklift. One jobbed. Then I got these filters that I needed. Man, I've had like 8 bucketfuls of oil out of this thing today, so it's been sitting there draining all day. So it must be fairly well drained out. Treating the old 170 to a nice little birthday. I'm still dripping. Didn't believe it. I got a couple of filters to take out of there. So just go and help me ma unload some shopping, and then we'll crack on. Right. Need a motorised trolley. One that lifts me up as well, like a disabled person's trolley. No offence to disabled people, hope you don't get offended. Right. Look at my hat, my torch as well, look. Ooh. How good is that? Don't even have to touch it. Jesus, that's a lot of oil. It's going to take me a week to fill it up. Ugh. Right, I've got a filter in here that should come out. But it's not. No, I never used to be a gynecologist. Really? God dang it. Pokey device. Ew. But washed the tractor, didn't do a very good job. Why isn't that coming out of there? Maybe I need a pick with a angle on it. Try and get one job. I got this to take out. I got the filter up there to do. Filter behind you. But that is not coming out of there. Right, let me go and get a better retrieving stick. Let's try this. And it shouldn't be that. Shouldn't be that tight. Ah, there we go. Still a bit leaky. if it's okay, I'll put it straight back in. Ew, it is not okay. That is disgusting. Where on earth has all that lot come from? That is just 2 years of gunky oil. It's not shiny though, so that's good. Right, brake cleaner. Just de-oil it a little bit and then I'll get the airline on it. I'll get the airline over here as well. That is proper minging. That's just like gunky, crappy oil. No wonder it said the air hydraulic filter was blocked. It was moaning a little bit. But it will do if it hadn't been serviced for 1,000 hours. Ew. Go and get me airline. Yeah, well, I've got a parts wash tank here. I'll plug this in and I'll give it a good old scrub up. A few bits of metal in there, but you're always going to get a few bits. Can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs. Make sure all of that paraffin is off of that. That'll degrade my oil. I don't want that. There we go, nice and clean, nice and dry. Put that up there for a second. Take my airline under here. Stick that in the hole. I should have dislodged any bits that are floating around in there. Bloody thing. Bloody hell. Yeah, it was in there nicely. I can see in there now, so I'll slam it back in there and put it back together. Sorry, I'm so childish. In a land far, far away. Daniel puts his filter back in. Hoorah. Another jobbed. I've got this pipe here, I don't know if you can see it. That pipe there comes off. And there's another filter in the end of that. Doesn't need taking out every service, but it does need taking out every now and again. It looks like somebody's filled the... Either there's been some like scuzz or something in the bottom of the barrel, or somebody's filled the tractor up with oil with a dirty jug and not given a damn about it. I don't know who that could have been. But there you go, it's blocked the filter up anyway because it's telling me the filter was blocked, so it wouldn't have liked it after being 1,000 hours anyway. It's a couple of 100 hours after, longer than it should be serviced. There we go, we're in. And then I've got the fun job of taking these filters off. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Does anybody else have to service their own tractors? Does anybody get people in to do it? Do people not bother servicing their tractors? I know some people don't. Some people don't even run a grease gun over them, let alone service them properly. Oh, I'll get the dealer to do it or something. Alright, that one's done. Right, now the fun part. Let's try and get this filter off without spilling it all over the place. That one. There. I'm making my own Star Wars film here. I'm so childish. You get a bit delirious once you start working 7 days a week. Trying to pay Keir Starmer. Oh, come on. Yeah, if I remember rightly, these are a knob. Oh no. There we go. Ah, stop it. I went every time I put my head up. Alright, let me turn that off. There we go. These are heavy, if I remember rightly, and they're full of oil, so it's a double fun. I can't remember the easiest way to do this. Put the bucket on my knee. Oh, ow. There we go. That is absolutely minging. There we go, pretty successful. There's still like a litre of oil in it, so it's bloody heavy. Blooming bloody heavy. Right. That's better, now the screen's not covered in oil anymore. Filter looks okay. It was just that little gauze filter in there that was blocked up. I mean, you can see the colour of the oil, look. Should be golden and not brown. So the filter doesn't look too bad. Always nice to have a quick check. I can't see any bits in that. It must have just been that filter in the bottom of the, that gauze in the bottom of the tank. GoPros and servicing tractors does not go hand in hand. Give this a rinse down, clean down. Mint. Oh no, a bit of dirt. Bit of dirt in the bottom there. Get that out. Quick blow down first and then wash it. Same again. You don't want any of the paraffin getting on the oil, because all it will do is just degrade the oil. Not good. Not good for no one. Just pick these seals out, change them, put new ones in if I can get it out. Oh. There we go, there's one. There's two. New ones. Ooh. New seals. Don't really need that. Get that one down, that one on. As long as I've got them in the right way round. Oh, look at that, chocolatey. That old oil will be good enough to lubricate that. Plenty of lube on it. Yeah, the helpful staff at Ben Burgess in Norwich. Couldn't have been more helpful. As always. There's a little seal there, just run a bit of oil around that. Boo. Right. Oh, it's a short one. God damn it. Off it goes back to Ben Burgess then. Damn it. Meh. Yeah. Oh dear. He checked and everything. He run the code past my tractor edge and everything. Damn it. Oh well, let's get the other one changed then and hopefully that's it. That's the right one, hopefully. I can't do nothing with it tomorrow anyway. This one is now going to be a dick. Trying to think the best way to do it. There is no easy way to do it. No. Ow, the wheel there. No easy way to do it. If I remember rightly, taking this off is a big help. I want greasing up anyway, so let's change that. Yeah, if I remember rightly, there's a grease nipple under here anyway that I wanted to do, so I just remember it being a lot easier with this guard off, so. There we go. Like dropping a hand grenade. My torch can't work out, decide what it wants to do either. Every time I put my head down, it wants to turn itself off, which is never helpful. Right, another one to clean out. Let's go and see if this one was right to start with. I'm gonna have a wiggle. I can put my hand up there. I thought it was vibrating around a little bit. There's some play in that. I don't like that. I do not like that. I don't think it's a shaft. I think it's inside the gearbox. Yeah, that shaft does wiggle. I just went and checked my 190 and that's the same, so I guess it does wiggle. Any of you lot out there that know John Deere tractors, does that shaft at the end of the gearbox have a little wiggle in it? I like a little wiggle, but not in a gearbox shaft. I'd have thought that was supposed to be solid, but the 190 is exactly the same. So we are now just got to do this stupid thing. Really is not a very good idea. You can see the hole I'm aiming for, can't you? Look, this is a problem I have with this. Star Wars again. Look. You won't be able to put that on there and push it on. It doesn't stay on, so. And it doesn't locate in the end of this very well. So you kind of have to, I don't really know, push it on. It just doesn't fit anyhow. Ah, it's straight in the face. It doesn't locate on there. And it fills up with dirt. It's a really bad design, John Deere. I don't know if you're still making them like this. I think you are. So how do you know if you got it straight on? It can't only surely go one way, can it? It can't only fit on the end of the... Ew. I love servicing tractors. Anyone got a tractor lift I can borrow? It feels like it's going to crush the filter, but not, you know, not go on. The filter's not gone on square. Anyone's got a good idea how to keep that filter on the... It must go. It can't only locate one place. There we go, it's tight, so it's tight like a toiger. So yeah, let me show you again while we're at it. But I just wasn't overly happy with that, look. That's pretty horrible. I wouldn't have thought that's supposed to be like that, but the 190 is exactly the same, so the chances of having two tractors going wrong is pretty slim, I'd have thought. Right, one last thing to do while I'm under here, apart from getting a new filter, is to take this pipe off all the way to the back there. Look, them 3 bolts there, and that bolt. Where is the bolt one? Oh, there. Ew, can you not still see? Hey, sorry. Oh no, you're a mess. That's better. That's better. Alright. I have got my socket here somewhere, I think, I thought. I hope. There, and a 13mm spanner. And we'll have that off. I think there's a filter in that end there, I can't really remember. Ooh! I think if I remember rightly, the pipe comes out the middle and then I have to chisel the... Come in. Ew, straight down my arm. Do my sleeve up now, it's all moist. Yeah. Come on. Get me out. And now I think there is a filter in there. God damn, I'm getting oil everywhere. Oh well, onwards and upwards. No, I can't get it out. To be continued, Fenlanders. To be continued. God, dear. I couldn't let it slide, Fenlanders. I just went and found this in Grandma Granddad's special box. Let me see if I can yank it out now. That get covered in dirt. I even took my gloves off. Ready. Oh, it's moved. I need to purchase. This is going to cover me in oil. I know it. I can feel it in my bones. I'm sure there's a filter in there. I can't move it. That has been in there its whole life, I think. It is not moving. Oh man. Right, I give up. Part 2 to be continued. We'll get a new filter, Fenlanders, and get it all back together. Ew.